Sunday morning. We are still drilling our beans, but we had to abandon this field last night. We just did the headland and a small bit of the field. This field is one of the heaviest fields on the farm, and it really has dried out, and we really haven't got anything that can deal with clods like this. We found that the drill was just, because we're drilling the beans a little bit deeper than we drill the wheat and the barley. The drill tends to pull out these bigger clods. But as you can see, I'm just going to get another bit of clod, but you can see that it doesn't matter what you do to these things, it's hard as rock. And an inch of rain. The 14mm we had the other day probably went in about 2 inches, but we really need an inch of rain to deal with these. For this week there's really very little rain forecast. I don't think actually we're going to get any, but the long-term forecast says maybe next week. Anyway, time will tell. We've only got the 2 fields like this, so hopefully we'll get everything else drilled, but just leave these 2. This field's about 20 hectares, and the other one we've got to do is about 30, so it won't leave much, but probably have to do those after we do get a rain.